Oh, hello. It's Marilyn O. And oh. I had to get on here and talk to y'all today because some things are coming down the pipeline energetically and spiritually that are absolutely insane. Of course, now the dog want to bark. Oh, but it's not going to stop me. The devil is a lie. No, I don't know if it's that serious, but it feels that serious. So tomorrow we have an eclipse coming in. You know, we think of it as a partial eclipse. Some people are, trying to downplay it. But I'm here to help my people understand that this eclipse is coming for your head. It's coming for folks. You literally, by the time this all is over, you might not even know who you are. So I've got some notes. So if you see my eyes wander a little bit, it's because I needed to stay on task. Because quite honestly, I've been getting beat up already. So thinking, I think a lot of us will find that thinking is becoming a little challenging in the past couple of days, and it's probably going to get more challenging, if I'm being honest. It's wild out there. Like I said, it's a partial eclipse, but this one is really about shifting everything out. All that shadow work, it's about shifting it. It's about bringing forward who you are actually supposed to be. And it's really a no hold bar type of eclipse. The kind of eclipse who it's not cutting you any breaks. It's given us many years, I think I'll say since 2012, to kind of get it together and do what we need to do. And if it hasn't been done, it's gonna rattle you a little bit to help move it along. Most people are just moving about their lives, kind of unaware. You probably notice things like a lot of road rage. You might be having some emotional moments. You can't stop crying. You don't know why you're crying. Forgive the noise. This is an impromptu YouTube video, so you get to see all the mess in the back and whatever else is going on, because I'm coming with it today, because I feel like some folks might need to understand it's not just them. Because you're going to be interacting with people. There's those of us who, live in this world and think about energy, and especially with things going on in the world politically, government-wise, job-wise, money-wise, food-wise. It's almost like that stuff is happening in order to distract us from our growth, because we're too busy trying to survive. And it's a trick. This particular eclipse is going to be very erratic. It's going to be all over the place. Chaos is the word. Now, I don't say that to scare you. I don't want you to be scared of chaos. It just means everything's going to get mixed up. Everything is going to get dealt with and handled. And the calmer you can stay, the more aware you are of what's happening. When weird stuff starts happening, you can take a step back and be like, okay, let me just pause for a minute, and let this pass. Gives you a little bit of a chance not to react to people acting crazy, talking slick, anything that might come up. It would be nice to not be caught off guard, because it's coming in hot, it's coming in fast, and it's staying for a long time. And then, I'm not an astrologer, but I pay attention to trends. And, I follow a lot of people who do know what they're talking about when it comes to astrology. And As a Cancer, I know that Mars going into Cancer, that is not a natural place for us to be. And it's not going to be a natural place for a lot of people to be because it is very aggressive energy. So I'm trying to keep y'all out of jail. Okay, I'm trying to keep everybody out the cell block. No 3 hots in the cot for none of my people. If I have anything to say about it. So the first thing we need to talk about when it comes to this is it can affect us in ways that can feel kind of unnatural because it's so natural. You might have noticed time is messing with you. Minutes seem to stretch out, and then boom, 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 just like that. You're missing 20 minutes. So it's like, did I already do this? Why so much deja vu? Did I already do it? It's almost like it's throwing up in our face. Time is just a construct. You know, you guys created it because you needed it, but I don't know if it's going to be able to help you if, you know, it feels like the sky is twisting all up and distorted and time is distorted. It is a wonderful time for you to truly step into yourself. But I think we all know that we can be a little lazy and that when stuff is scary, we kind of don't want to do it. So this is as chaotic as it is, it's going to be really helpful to get you over those humps you just have not been able to get over yourself, and to push you further, faster in your spiritual development. You know, everybody's got their own, you know, path that they're taking, and it is coming. So, like I said, you know, in these days kind of leading up to it, we've been having issues with the time, you know, and tomorrow is the day. And when it peaks, you might find like you can't be around other people. You're feeling some type of way. You don't know why. Now you're sad, but you was happy, but nothing happened. Now you feel heavy. You ain't answering your phone, but you're still on your TikTok and your YouTube, and people can see you posting, but they're like, "Why aren't you answering the phone?" It's like, because I am physically and mentally incapable of interacting with another human being right now. All I can do is doom scroll on social media because that's the only thing that's not intimidating and stressful to me right now. And then be careful what you look at because that'll make you want to jump in your car and go find some folks. So you got to be careful with that. You might be feeling lazy, like you don't want to do nothing. You just need some time. You need some space to just be with yourself. It might feel like something's pulling at you. You know, like I said, you can't handle noise. All of a sudden, noise is a problem. All of a sudden, silence is a problem. You turn it on TVs and trying to find stuff that is a distraction from silence. You can't stand the sound of anything. You're walking around your house in earplugs. You know, you just don't know what is going to happen. Something inside you is being reworked. The story of you is actually in the process of being rewritten. You know, your gifts are going to be amplified. My daughter actually had an experience, They don't like to listen. They don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. But, the kids are kind of gifted. And she realized that she was hearing her friends' thoughts. She's like, oh, wait a minute. Now, me and my mom do this on occasion. We don't even realize it's happening until somebody does say something out loud, and then we realize it sounds different. And it's like, oh, so your gifts, your ability to this is a great time to meditate if you can. Don't beat yourself up if you cannot. But try to be still as much as you can, especially when you feel the side effects. So let me tell you what some of the side effects could be. They could be emotional intensity, like I was saying, feeling extra sensitive and moody or overwhelmed, old wounds opening up. They're there to be healed. Just acknowledge them and speak it to the universe that you want this to be healed. Because this, as chaotic as it is, this is help. So you're actually going to have to do less. It just might be more uncomfortable for a short period of time. You might feel restless, shifting everywhere. Jobs. You might be like, I'm done with this job, this career. I don't want you to get yourself in no trouble, but if it's time for you to start looking at what you're doing, and if you're doing what you truly want in your heart, this is going to be the push that you need. These dreams are vivid. There's a lot of timeline shifting. You're getting a lot of messages. You might find that some of your relatives that have passed on are real strong in the dream realm trying to tell you stuff. Do your best to pay attention. Write it down when you wake up, whatever it takes. If not, just relax. You might be extremely tired and then have a burst of energy. So I'm going to end this with some suggestions. Since I've talked about all the crazy, now it's like, what can you do? Set intentions, not manifestations. Eclipses are about releasing and realigning. So instead of trying to manifest something new, just kind of focus on setting your intentions for clarity or healing or transformation. Ask yourself, what am I ready to let go of? What truth am I ready to accept? Journal. I'll say that was number one. Number two, journal, reflect, write down any stuff that keeps coming up emotionally. Do you see any patterns? What cycles are you ready to break? Like I said before, 3, meditate and be still. Avoid any drama, anything you can. Rest. Stay hydrated. Do whatever it takes to stay grounded. Crystals, yoga, prayer, whatever it's going to take. Just getting down with your own music, whatever. And the most important part is trust in the process. Even if things feel uncertain, know that everything is happening for a reason. And the universe is clearing the path for you to be able to finally break through and hit your next level. So, like I said, this eclipse, this solar eclipse is going to shake some stuff up, but in the best way possible. So embrace the shifts, trust yourself, know that you're always divinely guided and protected. And if you found this helpful, like, comment, and subscribe. I guess that's the dog's way of saying this is the end of the video. I'll talk to y'all soon. Glow up, heal up, level up. Bye-bye.